And I see a look of confidence in the eye of Big Vu here.
Well, Vu has already defeated Kimera in a body slam match just a couple weeks ago. Vu was hoping to test himself against the massive Chris Carnage, but again, that's not to be here. And it's Chimera's chance to really redeem himself in this situation. Oh!
Kimera not used to being the second biggest dog in a fight. Kimera used to be out here and... Well, there you go. And I just don't...
And Vu with a fashion critique as...
Mary Elizabeth over here making a statement that I'm taking about six different ways, and every one of them I enjoy.
Why don't you look at it from the shoulders up?
I would like to talk about Mary Elizabeth and Pink.
You know you're not going to talk about Mary Elizabeth and Pink.
Do you even know what I'm talking about, Brian?
I have a couple of ideas of what you're talking about, and neither of them are any good for a broadcast. Certainly not one that the family's going to be watching.
I'll ask her about it later.
Yeah, she won't talk to you. Just like any other woman with a brain in her head, she's not going to talk to you.
Hey, be careful.
And this one, pinfalls, submissions, countouts, DQs, none of that matters. It's all about who can slam who first. And neither is an easy task, that's for sure.
They get a big crane in here to get that Big Vu up and over. Did he just call him Boom Boom Black Sox? Any relation to Freddie Boom Boom Washington?
I wouldn't think so. Since Sox and Washington are two totally different last names.
Different mothers, different fathers, who knows?
What do they teach in Moreland, Indiana? Common sense certainly isn't one of them.
Right there in that one-room schoolhouse, we learned it all. With Miss Beadle.
Miss Beadle.
Maybe that was a TV show. Anyway, big Irish whip.
Oh!
And I hope the ring is reinforced. Because you got two behemoths throwing each other around in there.
I happen to know for a fact that this ring was reinforced earlier today. Big elbow drop.
That's a lot of Vu dropping down on your chest.
And I also happen to know that Big Vu dropped that elbow just a few days ago actually broke the ring. The fact that he did it tonight and it didn't break proves the reinforcement news I gave you moments before.
Thank you, Mr. Wizard. And what would happen if Kimera does get Big Vu up in the air, right up in the launch position, drops him down, the center of the ring might cave in?
It might, and we may have to take a rain delay of sorts and get things back together here. But
we might have to entertain this crowd. Perhaps with some stories from back home. Some stories about the old country. Look at this! D-Train into the small of the back.
A very unique style of D-Train there. You normally...
I do have my banjo in the car. In case
I'm sure you do, and your spoons too, and your stupid jug. You blow on that jug for 3 or 4 hours before a show, you moron. Oh! Big elbow drop. So your friend Roscoe with a washboard, too.
Oh, look at this, the first slam attempt. And I don't think the big man's worn down nearly enough.
And Vu now unloading. Oh, wait a minute. Back and forth, back and forth. And Kimera wisely working on the back of Vu, taking that strength away, taking Vu's ability to pick up Kimera and slam him away. Oh. Kimera, who earlier, won that Battle Royal and has now a future shot at the HWA heavyweight title to look forward to, but
Both men have attempted to slam here. Both men thus far unsuccessful. Kimera going right back to the small of that back. Kimera giving everybody at home a good view of what's going on here.
And as always, our HWA home video team taking you right into the ring.
And look at Vu getting back to his feet. And once this man's got some momentum going, try stopping him. He's up.
He's up and he is rocking Kimera, but Kimera goes to the eyes of Big Vu. And now Kimera again. He couldn't get him up. But that one took it out of both guys.
You know, Kimera usually full of underhanded tactics, but how do you use underhanded tactics to body slam somebody? You don't. This is a match, you got to do the work and you got to make the effort. Unless you got a crane and a pulley and some chains hoisting from the ceiling, but that would be hard to distract. Well, it's Skeeter Muldoon. You can probably distract him and do it. Grazed the top of his head there.
And Skeeter Muldoon reminding the way to win this one is via body slam. Vu set in and he eats that boot.
And he can wear him down all he wants, but if Big Vu is laying on the canvas, it's more work for Kimera to not only get him up off the canvas, but get him up in the air and body slam him.
An excellent point, Hooks, and I'll tell you what, you're earning your money here tonight, aren't you?
There's no offsetting on this genius switch, I'm telling you. Skeeter Muldoon been crunchified. Just snap, crackle, pop.
And Skeeter Muldoon may be done for the night.
He already walks funny. Now imagine what he's going to be like.
Vu is up, and he's got Kimera up. That's it. That is it. Ring the bell.
Gimpy Skeeter Muldoon didn't see it. Mary Elizabeth with a steel chair over here. What is she planning on doing with that thing? Well, she's in the ring, and this can't be any good.
And Andre Hart getting in there. He's going to make sure nothing bad happens.
He should body slam her. Oh, wait a minute. Take her to the woodshed. Take her to the woodshed.
Oh, no. Well, Andre Hart was 10 in the backside of Mary Elizabeth, but his head nearly got taken off with that Kimera boot. Vu's already won this thing, technically, but Skeeter Muldoon was down and out. He didn't see it. And Vu, look at
And Mary Elizabeth hooked the ankle.
Oh, look at that. Oh, my God.
Unbelievable. He did it. And you know, even though...
Here's your winner, Kimera.
Even though Big Vu got the initial first body slam, he's the technical winner of this match. What an amazing display of strength by Kimera to hoist that big man up.
Kimera did it. I didn't know if it was possible, but he did it. I'll tell you what, it's been a good night, a good day for Kimera. After winning that Battle Royal earlier and now winning this body slam match. Impressive Cyber Clash Saturday for Kimera and his manager, Mary Elizabeth.